My camera's not set up right, so people won't be able to really see me that well. But yeah, once it gets
I'm just
running,
waiting.
one second, I'm just waiting for it to get running. I'll probably, after I make the video, I'll probably send it to Just Press Play's channel. All right, okay, here we go. Once it, all right, so um, for those of you who want to try out the older Battlefields, there's some people who revived a Battlefield 2142 and Battlefield 2, and there's live servers you can play on. The games are a little bit older, so you're going to have to use some fixes to run them at the native resolution that you want to try them at. I'll also make some tutorials, at least for 2142, because I didn't really play Battlefield 2 too much. But,
Battlefield 2 is literally
hmm?
Battlefield 2 is literally the same.
Okay, so there you go. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is Starbert from Just Press Play. I'm going to upload this to Just Press Play channel as well as mine. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go to this website. And I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to scroll in here. But you're going to want to hit register to at the BL2142.co website. So you want to hit register. When you hit register, it's in white. They should have chose a better color for that. You're going to want to create the desired name that you want. For your soldier, you're going to want to put in an email as well as your password. Select United States. It's going to ask you secret question to verify you're human. Just select Battlefield 2 when you do that. Afterwards, you're going to go to back to this, and it's going to ask you to download. You can either hit download now for Windows, or you can hit this download section here when you're logged in. And this will allow you to download this. It's a Revive launcher, and pretty much it will allow you to install all the DLC for Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 2142, which is open source, I think, at this point, because EA no longer really supports those titles. So then after you download them for Windows or for Mac, which is awesome, you can it will allow you to install the launcher, and you'll have a little Revive launcher like I have here on my desktop, and it will allow you to install. And as you can tell, I haven't installed it for Battlefield 2 yet, so I can go ahead and show you how that's done. You pretty much browse and pick a location that you wanted to install, and then bada bing bada boom, and then you hit install, begin
It's not
installation.
showing up for me right now.
Yeah, you can hit begin installation, and it will allow you to install whichever one you want to install. You can also go to switch game, and it will come here, and you can switch back and forth between Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 2142. Now, one thing that you can do is that it doesn't make a shortcut on your desktop right away. And what you can do is that, because when you launch the game in settings, and even if you want to try and config and stuff like that here, it won't really do that. And you can choose whether or not if you want to disable the intro movie and like auto login and stuff like that. However, the way that they have the game set up, it will log you into the servers, the Revive servers. If you don't use, even if you don't use the launcher, once the game's installed, it will log you into the Revive master servers. So what you can do is that you can go to wherever you have your 2142 and Battlefield installed, and then you can choose right click on the exe, which Battlefield 2142 exe, and then you can do send to desktop, create shortcut. And after you do that, you can then right click on the properties of the shortcut that you made for yourself. So then go to properties, like I said, and then there's this code here, which is plus menu space 1 space plus full screen space 1 space again afterwards plus S as in spider, Z as in zebra, X as in X-ray space. Then you enter in the first resolution you want. So like if you're at a 1440p screen, that'd be 2560. If you're on like a 1080p screen, it's probably 1980. And then space again plus S as in spider again, Z as in zebra again, but this time the Y axis of the resolution. So Y as in yarn, and then space again, and you enter in the second one, which again, if you're on a 1440p is 1440, and if you're on a 1080p, it would be 1080. And then it also depends on the resolution of your monitor. Like let's say if you're on like a ultra wide monitor, then the first one might be different. It might be like 3440 and those are so different for 1080p. I can't even remember. Anyways, going on, and you hit apply and OK, and then you can launch it from here, and it will bring up Battlefield 2142 with the custom resolution that you set, obviously. And so even the intro and everything on full screen. The video itself tries to adapt and stretch to it, but the intro video is not going to expand past that resolution, at least for 1440p. It might might not have the black border for 1080p. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I played this game, so not have to worry. You can just log in to your which I'll pause the stream for that. You can log in. Do this. After you log in, you can go to the options. You'll see that you'll have your custom video here, which I did myself, and then you can set up your graphics for how you want them. You can go into audio and set it up how you want to, but keep it the default that it is, to be honest, for hardware, which you can adjust the sliders and stuff like that. And you can even go into controls and then set up custom controls for comms and land vehicles and aircrafts, and while you're walking around on the ground and etc. and stuff like that. So if you go back, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Battlefield 2142 setup, this is the online, the menus, and these are all the revised servers, and you can play on, and you see there's people on them right now. And if you also want to look at your profile, you can go into, oh crap, I'm trying to remember, BFHQ headquarters, and it should have your progression and on your stats on how you've been doing and killing people. It says career, but Battlefield 2142 doesn't have single player. It's purely a multiplayer focus, which I think made it one of the best Battlefields ever, because it had the best multiplayer out of any. And then these are your assaults, recons, kind of like the sniper class. It also has like ridiculous type of C4. Assault is what's known as the assault class in Battlefield 3 and 4. It's also the closest thing to a medic class, and they kind of have like 203 grenade launchers. Engineer. Support has the ammo redistribution. So that's pretty much how you play 2142, and then you get it to run at your native resolution if you don't know how. That's it.